The Heart of Fire event is finally here. I've been waiting for this one all year. It is similar to last year's Omega Days event, and it costs a lot of units to get that top milestone. But as you can see, I got them. So let's get to spending. Hey! So the way that this event works is you open crystals and then you get these rewards along the way as milestones. And it really depends on where you are for units and where your progression level is in the game, how hard you want to go for this. I know there's a lot of people who are upset that the Dark Phoenix there is the top milestone and the only way to get her is to spend basically 37,000 units, including the units that you would put back in from getting them from this event. You would have spent like 40,000 some units. It's a lot. It is definitely a lot, and it brings up a good point about where do you spend your resources in the game if you're playing Marvel Contest of Champions for a long time over the year. It's such a weird game because we get that instant gratification of popping crystals and we want that all the time, but it's also a game of patience where, like right now, currently I am saving for the rollover for the next batch of Titan crystals, and I got a bunch of those there, so I'll be doing a big Titan opening when I get that 33 days. But you got to wait a long time. It'd be so much more fun just to pop them right now, but I don't need any of those champions, so I'm waiting it out. Similarly, there are going to be events coming up like the summer sale, July 4th, whatever you want to call it, and for that event, you know, it's going to have a better value. As time goes on, you always get a better value for your units because the value of rank and materials and crystals and all that kind of stuff just goes down over time, and so your units are more valuable over time, right? Like in relation to what they would be right now. Something like this for today is basically just a big spend to have early access to it right away. And I do think that, as we've seen with most of the rest of the champions who are exclusive to an event like this, they eventually get put in the basic crystal later, or they get put in a pool later. We just had the pool shield event, which was really good for free-to-play players, and they got like 1.5 million, pool shields to spend, and they could choose a selector that had the Glorious Guardians, the Gifted Guardians, any champ from 2023, that kind of stuff. So there are going to be ways to get this champion and to get these exclusive champions in the future, guaranteed. You're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. You're going to have to decide how much you want to spend right now and how patient you want to be. There are all sorts of guides out there already that exist telling you exactly what you need to spend for these solo events and these milestones to get a certain level. And maybe I'll look at that a little bit as we go. The basic way that you get points is by opening Valiant and Paragon crystals. So obviously you want to open Valiant. Those are the better ones, assuming you are a Valiant player. If I only had like 10,000 units to spend, I don't know what I would do for this event, because you do get the crystals in the milestones here and some units back, but I'm not sure exactly what I would choose to do, because it's like, where's that value? I think for a lot of people, if you don't have enough to go basically all the way and get all of the rank up materials and the Sig Stones and Dark Phoenix, I would probably hold, and that's less fun, but that's probably what I would do. I would hold. I would wait for July 4th or Cyber Week or Banquet or whatever. For me, I have most of the 7 stars in the game already, and these are exclusive champions. July 4th doesn't make a lot of sense for me to save for, just because I'm hoping that the summer sale has, good rank of materials, and that's great, and I'll probably get some of that stuff too, but it's gonna not have exclusive champions the same way, or at least it typically doesn't. And so these are a better value for me, but they're not necessarily a better value for all players. So just keep that in mind. And then of course, keep in mind the basic rule of all these things. When you see people opening this stuff on YouTube, crystal openings, all that kind of stuff, don't go outside of your means. Don't spend more than you can. And remember, it's just a fun game. It's an escape. It's entertainment. It's a hobby, whatever you want to call it. You don't risk your rent for this kind of stuff, right? Okay. So with that caveat out of the way, let's also talk about, so if you are going to spend some money, I think the best way to do it is to pick up some of these offers here. I don't know why they're making them cheaper. Like, they actually, as you can see here, this Valiant Heart of Crystal one has 3 crystals, but it's actually a better value, because if you buy 2 of these, you get 6, right? But then for 20 bucks, then this one is 6 for $25. And then this one is 11 for $50. So maybe they did it that way. It's probably a marketing thing. Like, maybe more people will buy the cheaper one thinking, hey, that's a deal, let's get that, and people who might not have spent $10 will spend it this way. But I think if you're going to do it, it's better than buying the Odins, because there's nothing extra in the basic Odins like there are in some other sales or whatever. The basic unit packs you can buy, there's nothing extra to buy. So just do it this way if you're going to spend them specifically on buying these crystals, because otherwise they are 300 units for a Valiant crystal, and so you can get 10 of them for $100, whereas you can get 11 of them for $50, or if you buy 5 of these, you get what, 15 for $50? Like, that's a way better offer. So if you're just buying them specifically for crystals, do that. Don't do the Odins and stuff. Again, don't spend outside your means. Like, I've already given Kabam plenty of money this month, this year, whatever. So I'm not going to be getting any of this stuff. Oh, and there is a 7-star. That's a guaranteed 7-star right there too, for $80, which, you know, I mean, oh, and actually you get a 12 Valiant Heart of Fire crystals. So that's actually probably your best offer right there if you're going to spend any money, because you get the guaranteed 7-star and 12 of them. So that's probably the best offer. But like, I've given them tons of money already. I don't need to do that kind of stuff. So. Oh, weird. Where did these come from? Okay. Well, anyways, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the Whale-a-thon. We're going to have to open a lot of these crystals, so I'm going to pop them mostly, but let's spin out the first one just for fun, see who's in there. So the pool of champions who you're looking for is going to be Apocalypse as a 7-star, Immortal Abomination as a 7-star, Tiger as a 7-star, Future Ant-Man as a 7-star, and who's the other champion? Nick Fury. So yeah, we want to get all those champions and see if we can get a couple of them awakened too. You do get an awakening gem through the milestones if you go the full way. You do get Sig stones. You get a 3 to 4 gem. Well, that's a Tigra, not the one we want, but hey, we'll take it. That's fine. Yeah, it'd be nice to get some of them where you don't have to use resources for them. So cool. Max Sig crystal. There's going to be a lot of ISO incoming here. And as you can see, then we get points there and we start going with them, and you are going to get the crystals here as you go along. So if you want to do this as efficiently, as cheaply as you possibly can, if you're looking to only spend a few thousand units or only buy a couple of those offers, you want to make sure you're coming back to this as you go. The first milestone there is at 10, so that's 5 crystals. So you can get each of those to then, you know, make sure you're making the most of the event. You don't have to go spend any more extra than you don't want to. So we're gonna be bouncing back and forth a little bit as we hit these milestones and get more crystals. Okay, but since I'm going all the way, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop the rest of these. So let's see, first 10 pop. Nothing new, that's okay. Any 7-stars? Nope, just some 6-stars. And 5 stars. All right. Let me see something new. Nothing new, unfortunately. Would have been a nice addition to put last year's Omega Days champions in these crystals too. I would have liked that to see that. But c'est la vie. Okay, open 6 more. Nothing new. And no 7-stars. Oof, we're off to a rough start with the Valiant crystals. Hopefully things get better as we go. Let's go and see where we're at in the milestones. That should be what, 54 points already, and we need a total of 400 to get to the top too. So that's where the top milestone of the Dark Phoenix is. Make sure you're buying the Valiant too and not the Paragod if you can buy Valiant. I've ever made that mistake before, and oof, boy, what a regret. What a regret. All right, pop them again. Come on, give us something new. Nothing new. We did get a 7-star, so that's cool. Sable. I think I already had her awakened, but that's better than no 7-stars. So not what we're on the not what we're on the hunt for, but it's okay. Nothing new still. Dang. Not having any luck with the Valiants today. Well, maybe we're saving all our luck for the actual 7-star crystals, which you do get it, I think 100 and then 200, I believe, is the thresholds. And nothing new there either. Shucks. Whew, not the greatest of Valiant luck, that's for sure. 1 7-star out of what, weird 50 some crystals. So oh wait, was there No, it's just for Paragon and Valiant, and this other event is just. Wait, oh, does this have Paragon in here too? It does. Okay, so we can get some points here too. So don't leave that out as well. We've gotten those are 2 points apiece. It's the Cavalier ones for this Moonshot one. These ones do not count towards that upper one. This is just for this event itself, right? Yeah, and winning fights and stuff. Okay, but the Sunstorm one, this stuff does count. There's extra stuff in here. Okay, so we get 14 total, and there is a 7-star up there. Here, let's open the Paragon ones first. Pop these suckers. Nothing new, but we did get a 7-star, so that's cool. Falcon there. He likes SIGs. And nothing new there. Okay. All right, let's start here. Come on, give us anything new. Okay, 1 new. Yay. Come on, be a 7-star, be something good. It's almost gotta be. There we go. There we go. Our first Heart of Fire champion, Big Daddy APOC. We love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, that's 1 down. 1 that you don't have to select. One of the options gone. Love it. No more new. Okay. Come on. Give us 1 more of the champions. No. No, I mean, we take other 7-stars too. We will take other 7-stars. Come on, 1 more 10 pop. I mean, an Awakening Apocalypse would be okay too. He doesn't have the best Awakened ability, but, you know, it wouldn't hurt. Obviously. It's good for questing. Kind of. Okay. All right, that batch, we're done. But we got APOC, so that's cool. He's one of the ones I want. I really don't really want Tiger that much, but I'll probably get her like 7 times. That's probably usually how it goes. So let's see, where are we at? I don't want to, just making sure I'm doing my math correctly here and not going overboard. We'll just do this because we need those too. Let's make it an even amount. All right, we got 40. Come on, something new. Let's go. Nothing new. We did not go. I maybe, you know what, a good thing to do if you have the SIGs for it too is to max out. I think it does give you a higher, does it give you a higher drop rate on those specific champions, the Heart of Fire champions? Yeah, it does give you a higher drop rate. So maybe it's a good idea if you have the time, you want to take the time to SIG those up. Just so that you're getting max SIG crystals for all of the game. Nothing new there either. Oh, but we got Cersei. Okay, we got another 7-star. That's cool. She's pretty high SIG too. 160. All right, let's go. She's going to be regenning on defense. 10 more. Come on. 1 new champ. Show me 1 new champ. No new champs. No new champs. Okay. 1 more chance. Come on. Nope. And no 7-stars. Sad. Sad, but true. All right, let's go back and get those final crystals. Make sure I'm spot on with my calculations, which I did earlier in the video. And I have now forgotten already where we're at. So I could have just bought them when I did the math the first time. No new. 1 more chance. No new. Dang it. Oh, all my precious units. My units. Where'd they all go? Some of them back. There is that 3 to 4 gem. Okay. And then we'll have the selector at the end. So we are at 358 points. There's no other way to get free crystals as far as I know, which means we need 42 more to get her, which means we need 21 more crystals. So we'll spin out 1, we'll pop 20 more. All right, last chances for new champions out of the Valiant. No. 5-star Punisher 29. Okay. Pop 10. No new. All right, last chance. Dang it. Nope. Okay, well, no big deal. We got at least one APOC out of it, so that is nice. And then now we have the 7 stars to open. Oh, this is big though. This is big. I will open up like other 7 stars. I do have this 7-star Awakening gem, the Nexus crystal I was thinking of opening in this video too. We got 4 of these. I don't think there's any other ones I missed. There's a lot of max sig crystals. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, that's useful. Sweet. Okay. All right, these are the ones that make me nervous. We're not gonna pop them. We're gonna spin them. So we already have APOC. So I want Nick Fury. I want Fantman. That's really who I want out of here the most, I would say. iBomb 2. Come on, Fantman. Really don't need that awakening. That is not what we wanted. I want a Fantman or a Nick Fury so I can pick the other one if I have to. Come on, kabam! I did a testing stream yesterday trying to make these champions look good, pump up your sales numbers. I thought I asked you to rig these crystals. Come on, I said no Tigras, Fantman, and Fantman. Come on. Yes, okay, there we go. There we go. That's all we needed. That means we can pick Nick Fury out of the crystal. I would love to get iBomb 2. I would love to see, you know, like get all the champions, of course, but that's all we needed. That is fantastic. Okay. I actually don't really want to awaken him out of this crystal either because I do have a tech gem. I actually have 2 tech awakening gems right now, so I don't really want that. Give us Nick Fury or iBomb, please and thank you. Okay, cool. iBomb, sweet. Sweet, we'll take that as well. I don't have a way to awaken him without I do have a generic, but I'm not gonna spend it on iBomb. Last chance, give us Nicholas J. Fury. I have a skill gem for him, so no issues there. And then we have that awakening gem just chilling too. Come on, come on. Ah. All right, some people will absolutely love that. Tiger is not my kind of champ, but that's fine. That does mean we can now pick Nick Fury and we have all the champions though. So we are good to go. I would have rather awakened anybody besides Apocalypse, honestly. Well, I mean, I guess I don't have a mutant gem, so I guess that's better than nothing. Yeah, okay. So we'll take it though. That's fine. I got 4 of the champions. There's only 5 of them. That means I can select Nick with the other one. We got all the champions. We're all good to go. The spend was worth it. Let's see. We also have these 7-star crystals we can open. Why not add these to the video? See if there's anything good in here. There's a few champions I still don't have awakened, but for the most part, like Killmonger, he'd be a good one to awaken. Ooh, actually, Symbiote Supreme I don't have awakened either. Would have been nice. Sassy's a cool champ. I haven't ranked 3. I don't know where he's at though. Sig 80, Sig 100. Okay. I'm glad they fixed the bug where it wasn't showing the signature level when you got the champion, because that was just annoying. That was just annoying. Who else in here isn't awakened? Ma's definitely awakened. He's probably Sig 80, Sig 100. Okay. Sure. Mantis and Lead... No, Moondragon and Leader also aren't awakened, I believe. Diablo's not awakened. I would like to awaken my Diablo for sure. Odin. I don't know if he was awakened or not. But we'll take it either way. Because we don't have a choice, so, you know. Okay, cool. Got those out of the way as well. And then, so as far as the Awakening Gem crystal, I do have to open there. So I have one for Fantman, and I have one for Nick Fury, so I can just choose Nick Fury. I think that means I want to select a mutant one if I can get it for like either Jean Grey or Cyclops, and then just decide on that once I start opening those Titan crystals. Won't spend it probably until then. But this is the Nexus one from the Poolies event. So yeah, I think mutant would be what I'd most want, or science maybe for iBomb. Okay, so let's go mutant, because the skill one I could save, for like Okoye instead of giving it to Nick Fury, or like I get another one and give it to both of them. She's in there too. Cosmic. Yeah, I think it's gotta be Mutant. I don't think there's anything else to think about. So sweet. Okay, that works for me. We're sitting on a bunch of Titans here, so we will have that, and when it rolls over in about a month's time, let's go get the rest of our milestones. The Awakening Gem. Oh yeah, we have that Awakening Gem too, so I can give that to someone. I could give that to Nick and then save the skill one for Okoye or for Masacre, I guess, something like that. Okay. And what? Hey, yep, Nick Fury. There he is. There he is, coming to a Battlegrounds deck near you sometime soon. Also, the Dark Phoenix. Awesome. Awesome. This is a Whaley event. Let me know what you guys got in the comments down below. Let me know how you liked the event or didn't like the event. Like I said, it does bring up issues of, one of the things I kind of want to talk about and maybe make a video about is just resource management and balancing out exactly what you want to do in this game in terms of what you're saving for the events throughout the year. But this is what we got today. I got all the champions. I'm happy. I know it's not going to make everybody happy, but it's going to make my Battlegrounds deck bigger. This is everything I wanted from this event. It's spendy, but I loved it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Come back tomorrow for our round 2 of the Heart of Fire event details. I will do a rank up video for the champions that I rank up, and that'll be out tomorrow. If you're watching this video in the future, both those videos will be out, and that'll be linked like up here or something. So yeah, hope you guys had fun with this video. Make sure you are subscribed, like, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon for the video tomorrow or a stream very soon. Cheers.